Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Jacob deGrom will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, they really need Paul Goldschmidt to snap out of the funk he's been in. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Diaz. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I love these games. 2 first-place teams. I mean, you know you're going to get good baseball. You know they're going to be competitive, and they're looking across each other. What I really want to watch are the managers. Who makes the critical move at the critical time?
Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly, something's off for him right now much longer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. One out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Kershaw looks in, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Brian Dozier. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Dozier.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 2. Left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Number 9. Yasmani
First
Grandal.
delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Settling in now, Gene Segura. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. In there at the knees, strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are two of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
Grounded to the right. A quick out number one.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Salvador.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Manuel Diaz.
Standing in now, Manuel Diaz. He swings and lines it to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, waiting on it his toes. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Jacob deGrom. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the belt, kicks and deals down the third baseline. Oh, look at Turner. Hey now. Cubs strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score.